Good morning, traders. Welcome to the stream. My name is Mo. I'm a full-time dad of triplet daughters, a futures day trader, and I'm grinding my way through the Topstep Combine Challenge to get from Combine to funded. I go live every day, 9:20 to 11-ish, to show my setups. I take high probability trades and to work on and stay sharp with my mindset. If you're working on your prop firm challenge, or if you're having XFA or anything like that from any prop firm, you want to trade with more clarity and structure, you're in the right spot. I use TWA indicators to help me with my trades. That's the chart you see on the screen. You see on one side the TWA indicators, my trigger chart, and the other side you see the Topstep X. That's the one we're doing right now. It's Topstep challenge through Topstep X. There's a link in my description if you want more information on the indicators and want to see how I set them up and stuff like that. Fill out the form, let me know, and we'll get in touch. All right, so let's lock in. Let's trade smart, and let's build that capital for today. So just before open, let's just see real quick. We got 2 minutes. So I'm looking short today. Right now I have 1, 2, 3 bearish statements. And if you look at the dashboard, which is right here, everything's red, everything's bearish. Context wise, we're looking here at the 4-hour. We are considered cheap, so I would love to see price shoot up, stall out, and then find its way back down. See if we can get some entries today. And until then, good morning. Good morning. Let's pull up the chat, see what we got going on today. Let me know in the comments if you are bullish or bearish this morning for New York. See now, what do we have for today? All right, we got one. We are open. We are officially open. Wow, that came fast. Okay, we are open so far, just like what I wanted to see. The bulls are coming in. That's good. Let them do that. Hey, welcome. Yes, you're in bear mode. Nice. Okay, so this is a push up that I just talked about 2 minutes ago. I want to see it get to the money zone at least, if not this expensive area. So right now I'm just watching the charts. Let's see what we got going on here. Here we go. All right. So far, I don't see an entry I want yet, so I'm just doing a little analysis on off screen just to see where everything is. This over a bit right there. All right, that looks good. Let's get these candles in focus. Beautiful. All right, here we go. All right, let's see. Let's see if the bears or bulls want to. Oh, the bulls are taking over. That's a nice long setup right there. You could take the long. There's a good spot context-wise to take a long. Let me look at my game plan. Yeah, if it stalls out in the 900s, I'll be looking for shorts at the 900s for sure. Turn this on, turn that on. Let me see, what are the TPOs? The TPOs, which is a probability indicator, went from red to gray, so this push up is what we thought. You can see on the Topstep X, that's it's a VWAP that it just wicked off of. See if it wants to stay there. 1, 2, 3. Still bear. I still have a bunch of bearish statements. Yep. Okay. Still a bunch of bearish statements. Let's pop that up to 2 minutes. Perfect. Let's see, bearish there. Daily looking bearish. Yep. All right. A lot of bearish statements. So let's see. Let's see if we can find a good entry for a short. That's what I'm looking for. That's my trade plan right now. Yeah, let's see. Good morning, CR8. How many people we have on the stream right now? Let's get these likes up. Let's get these likes up so we can get some good short setups. Hey, John. Good morning. So we're looking short today. I am. C8 is. And now we're just looking for a setup. Nice. Thank you for the like, John. Thank you. All right. So I like how price is kind of stalling out here. Let's see if we get an actual setup. I just want to check to make sure algo candles agree with me. Okay. So algo candles are green right now, so just wait. Just wait. Yeah, we would have to get to where? We would have to get to above, we would have to get back to 20,000. I would say 20,000, 25 for me to consider a long. But I'm actually, I would like to see rejection around the 900s. That's what I'm looking for here. See if we can get that. So while I'm waiting for that, oh, hold on. The setup might be coming up. Hold on. Let me go with 5. Hold on, everybody. Let's see here. Short setup is starting. What time is it? Okay. So while we are waiting, let me just explain to you how the setup screen works. So these are the pinpoint trigger candles. Right now they're green, which green bullish. What would the trigger be? Seeing these go from green to purple. That with the surge giving us even more confirmation and the pullback. One thing I don't like though is algo candles are green, so we could be pushing up a little more rather than getting the rejection down. But we still have a bunch of room. I'm looking at 900. Let me just look at my game plan again. 900, in the 900s. This was a great long if anybody took it. You had the Gabby button here. You had the opposite surge. You had the pullback. If you see how it just here, then all of this. Let me just move it back to the correct timing. Yep. So, just wait and see. This might be a setup that comes at around 10 o'clock. Because similar to yesterday, we've been going down overnight. Europe likes to take some of those prices. And let's see. Popped up before it came down. Yeah. All right. Let's just wait and see. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the likes. Let me know. I know CR8 said he is looking, he's following the Bears. Anybody else looking for shorts? Or is today your bull day? You looking for that run up after a little bit of a downturn overnight? For me right now, I'm looking short. anything else that I can... All right, so the IVD, which is another indicator we have, the background is red, that is bearish. However, the candle calling turned off, so that can help with the little push up. So for those of you who are in longs or anyone in a long, that's in your favor right now. TPOs are gray. That's the 900. Yeah. 900 is still the spot. We are on a daily chart. We're trending bearish. So with all that info, that's why I'm looking for short. Where if on Monday, it was like mixed. You had some bullish statements and some bearish statements. So that just means I looked at my game plan at a good level and I took a trade, not expecting runners to run. I shoot for 100 points. So if it's going to run, that's great. If it's not going to run, I make sure I protect my capital. Sorry if I sound a little tired this morning. Had a good training session last night. I train, I teach and train martial arts in the evenings. So it was a good one last night after a good vacation. Got to do a little judo, got to do a little bag work, footwork. Felt good to move around like that again. But boy, am I feeling it today. So you can see here, the push of the bulls is not finished yet. It was looking like it, and then they turned up the heat again. So just gotta wait. And see the algo candles are green. You have a green, right now we have a green money zone. So now let's see if this happens, because this has happened in the past. If we get this short entry, I wonder if it's going to give us a bunch of points and then take it back, and then later in the day give us a good trendy day. So the pullback and surge have given us the trigger for a short, but the pinpoint trigger has not. I like to have them all. I like confirmations, right? So I'll take the trigger with confirmations in addition to the analysis. Oh, this is gonna be a waiting game. Is there any news today? Let's check the news while we're waiting. Oh, there it goes. Oof. 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 That came fast. See if I can get in this. That came really fast. And that sucker dropped like a... Wow. That dropped so fast I couldn't even get triggered in. I gotta wait for it. I'll wait for this candle to move. Did you see how fast that dropped? That was a blink of an eye. It gave us... In the blink of an eye, that was like a almost a 50-point drop in one candle. All right, I'm going in. Okay, I'm in short. See if it wants to run now. Let me get my TP1 ready. It's 10 points. if I can get 20. Oh, TP1 was taken off the table. All right, so we got runners on the table now. I'm gonna push this out to 100. All right, here we go. Let's see. Let's see if this is the one that'll take us to 100 points or not.
Let's go.
Okay, let's see. Let's see if this one will take us there. So far, it's up 10 points. Let's see if this one can do it. Okay, we're up 10 points. Okay, I like the algo candles are changing. That's good. Let's see. Good. IVD's turning red. Background's red. That's good. Can we get 20 points? Can we get to the 20-point mark to go to break even? Let's see. Okay. Here's a little pushback now. Let's see. Okay, so far in short, it's running right now. Okay, there's 20 points. I'm gonna keep my stop where it is. I like where it is right now. That's 20 points so far on this trade. There we go. See if we can close in on that 50 points. Okay, this is looking pretty good. Okay, there we go. Let's see. All right, we hit 50 points. 50 points are good enough. Let's go, let's go. Let's see it. Let's see it.
Let's go.
Come on. We're at 50 points now. Let's see if this market really wants to trend with us. Okay, let's see. 50 points so far. See if we can see how much drawdown from that 50. Or will it give us the first 100? Let's see. see where my 100 points is. See if it's realistic. It's here. Let's see. Come on. I'm in two micros on this runner. Let's go. Come on. This next 50 points is going to be key. Here we go. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Where's that? Ooh, 25. 725. Got to be careful. If I see it pulling back, I might have to take 50 points. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We're about 30 points away. Let's see if we can get there. All right, I gotta see where we are. What is that? 89. Put me here. I just want to see what that would be. 89. Let's see, what are we at? Yeah, I'm gonna keep my stop there. If it goes back into this gray cheap box, that's fine. We got up as like 50. Let's see if it wants to get back in or if it's gonna get rejected. Securing $120. Let's see if this trade can survive that. That's 50 points there. I'm going to take one out around 50 points. Close. Yeah, I'm securing 150 bucks. It's fine. I'll push this back down to 100 points and see what happens. I feel comfortable with that, securing $150. Now let's see if this is the next leg that can bring us down. Haha, good, John. I'm going to move mine down to 50 points as well. All right, I'm locking in 50 points. This market's burned me so much by taking away 100-point trades that I'm taking 50. Let's see if this is the next push down that can help me peel off another 100-pointer. Let's see. Come on. Come on, NQ. Get us there. Get us there. Come on. Let's move that out of the way. Get us there, NQ. Come on, NQ. Come on. Oof. All right, I think it's going to be the 50-point one. See, I'm so happy with this. I'll take this. Take me out. Yes.
Touchdown, Bears!
Let's go. I am so happy with that. I secured my 50 points. Let me just flatten this to make sure it doesn't get triggered. Now, why did I flatten it? Sorry, not flatten it. Why did I take the 50 points? Because I noticed a pattern. Especially, you have to understand where we are context-wise, right? I took the trade here when we were closer to the cheap box. So that means that it could run 100 or almost ran 100 points. But the likelihood it's going to come back, retest up here before it comes back down. That's the higher probability. So, knowing that, I told you, I see money, I take money. I saw $200 on the table. That was 50 points. That's what I was waiting for. So I just moved it down to 50 points and let the market do what it wants. So now I can be clear-minded. If I see another opportunity, I can take it knowing that I trailed my short, I stuck to my plan, stuck to my process. I will give it another 15 minutes. So at 10:15, I'm going to look for See if there's another opportunity. Right now, I just don't like how the surge volume is still has the red with the green border, so we could push up. Again, I'm looking for it. Let me look at my game plan just to see where we are. Okay, that was a beautiful short there. The TPO's turned off, so I can understand this little push up. Where are we getting? Right here. Okay. So the bulls were sitting here for this little push up. TPOs are back to red. If it fails to stay above 785, it's coming back down. So now we just wait. We're 785. Yeah. You just wait. You had a good push down. Came right back in. Perfect. So still bearish, 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 bearish. I'm just reading off all my statements. Bearish. That's fine. Let's go. Let's go. If you're trading today and you got points today, let me know how many points. John got 50. I got 50. Anybody else? Did anybody catch 100? Anybody get it earlier? Anybody catch 20, 15, 10, 7? Let's go. This is what I like. So if I'm looking to go back short, this is what I like to see. I like to see the surge start building this bullish volume here. I love that. So let everything set up again so we can get another leg down. What's the trigger? Just like this one happened. You see what green to purple? Now that one happened in a flash. If it happens again, especially up here, that's a good opportunity for a short, and that might be a longer short. So I don't have to go that many contracts. I might go 1, 3, or 2. Maybe, if I want to. Let's give the market 10 minutes. All right, so hope you're enjoying this this challenge on Topstep. Why did I choose to do the first series on Topstep than some of the other firms? Because one, I ain't gonna lie to you, with the new dashboard, they had a promo on evals, so I took advantage of it. And then two, I really like how. I ain't gonna lie, like I like how it looks. Oops. I like how this looks. You know, it's real time updated, so it's not like end of day. It's updating you real time, and if you pass the what is that called? The combine on this. Hold on. If you pass the combine with the new dashboard, once it registers, you automatically get the email. You don't have to wait till the end of the trading day, which is pretty cool. They really streamlined the process. So let's see how we're doing. Okay, win rate is high. This is what I like to see. So we've almost matched the amount of trades, successful trades, from the 0 to 5, from the 5 to 10. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, Julia, 100 points short. There it is. That's Julia's one of the Discord members, the TWA indicators. Alum? I guess alum. Yeah. She caught 100 points on the short. Congratulations. So we got 250 point, 100 point. Let me know even if you got 10, 20, 5. Doesn't matter. You got to celebrate when you're getting your points. You might get stopped out. Doesn't matter. But you could see. And we've been doing this live on YouTube, right? So you see the live indicators I'm using with the signals I call out. And this is the stats of how it's looking so far. See, that push up went right back to VWAP. That's fine. To the VWAP on this Topstep X. And I called it. If you guys heard me in the beginning of the live, I said I wonder if this short's gonna be like almost 100 points and then pull back, which it is. It absolutely is. So this is where if you were a permable, you're getting your points right now. Like this is your 100-point swing. And that's what the market's been doing ever since the craziness. You've had 50, 60, 100-point swings. So what does that mean for you? Depending on what you're looking for, looking at your setup, you can get points both ways. Today, I'm looking for the shorts, the bears. That's the only difference. Let me ask, how many? Let me put a poll out right now. I'm gonna poll how many people use TWA indicators. All right, so I just dropped the poll. You let me know, yes or no, if you use TWA indicators. By the way, this is a great setup for a short because we're in the money zone. Let's see if price wants to stall out here and then give us a couple points in the other direction. All right, we got 3 more minutes. Let's see what it wants to do. Yeah, this totally breaks through and starts changing everything around. That's just a longer wait for a short, which I don't have to wait for. We'll see. We'll give this till 10:15, 10:30, see what the market wants to do. All right, let's see what's gonna happen here. is the tilt say? What is everybody trying to do here? They're trying to go long, really. Alright, it's that 10-15 mark. Reduce for risk. Let's see what happens. Alright, it's 10-15. There's no short play right now, so I'm not risking the capital. Let's go through the analysis real quick. Okay. Good. Oh, we have yellow TPOs. Hold on. Time out. Yellow TPOs. So I'm definitely not entering a trade. No way. So that's a good sign. So you know what? I'm going to lock myself out. Because we have yellow TPOs. And I'm good for today. All day. Take it. No need to stress. No need to stress. No need to overtrade. I'm not changing my bias. You know, I got my points. I was very close to a 100-point day. They're getting closer, which is good. But I'm not messing with that noise. Let me just show you real quick let me show you what I mean by the TPO. So this is one of my game plan chart that you're seeing on the screen right now. See, when I took the shorts and other people took the shorts, you see how it went from gray to red. This is the 15-minute. It doesn't matter what time frame you put it on. I like the 15-minute because that's my long view. And as soon as it went to yellow, I don't care which way price is going. For my entries, when it's on yellow, these moves, right? You see these moves up and down, they chip away my profits like you would not believe. So when I see this, there's no point for me to trade because that's just me chasing money or trying to prove some ego-wise. I'm not beat for that game anymore. So I'm taking my profit, going home. I'm gonna keep the screens on just like yesterday. See if there's any good signals to call. But let's look at it in this way. This is how I'm looking at it. Let's go here. Not there. To that one. Okay. Let's go here. Using this mindset, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6 green days. Okay. And look how we are steadily 2 trades, 3 trades, 4 trades, 2 trades. That's perfect. That's my range. That's what I want to be in. because I'm following the process. So I'm just showing you real-time results using all the tools from TW indicators. I know price is going up. I know that looks juicy. And for all of you in the long, if you were in the long when this started, the yellow TPOs don't mean to get out. Just understand you're going to be chopping in your direction. If we were still heading short, right, and we pulled back and went back to short, it would chop in that direction. So just because it's yellow doesn't mean you get out of a trade. It tells me I'm not getting into any more trades. And, you guys know my hours by now. There's no point. See how it just clicked off? Price is going to kick up. That's great, but I like being relaxed. Keep me relaxed. Go here. Perfect. Price. And see how it just flipped to green? I won't be surprised if it turns back off soon. Let me go back here. So that's how I trade. I know it's not flashy. I know it's not like how others may, but that's how I personally trade. I get in, I take my points, and I go home. I'm already home, but I go on to the next thing. So this was a very good long here. I was looking short, so this was my setup short. I took it. I probably could have. Nah, I didn't get close to 100 points at where I got in. I should have gotten in higher, but that initial candle moved too fast for me. Now we are absolutely exploding up. That's great. I'm still bearish though. Things might be flipping, but I would be very careful here. So probably later in the day we'll maybe see another leg down. We'll see. We'll see what the market brings. All right. All right. All right. Let's see where we are. All right, you see money, you keep money. That's the name of this game. You see it, you keep it, and that's my name. That's my game. All right, so just let's recap because this stream is gonna be done in about 7 minutes. Just real quick. So at open, there was one long opportunity here. I took this short opportunity coming down. It retraced violently back up. That's why I took the 50 points. That's exactly why I took it. So far, algo candles are green. Everything's green. This can reach all the way up to here and either keep going or come back down. I don't really care because I took my points. So this is good if you have a portfolio or something. You want to see that little retracement. We could see on the dashboard so far 6 days of doing this, We have a 93% win rate. Average winning trade is almost $100. I want to see if, you know what though. I see this thing. This is deceiving here. Increase to $400. To be honest with you, that depends on how many contracts you trade and stuff like that. I'm okay with this. Don't worry about the losing one. Average losing trade is 0. That's not true. It's just that the way I trade, I just don't put my risk out there. Then we have the best day, we have the worst day, blah blah blah. I have a $400 like daily stop loss, so yep. And John, that's the point. I'm going to put this out there. Like that's why I really am making this channel and putting it out there, because in my opinion, there's probably more people who don't have the time to sit and trade all day because you have something else to do. In my case, I have, family, and I teach martial arts and I trade. So my plate's pretty full. If I sat here all day and all night trying to trade, trying to make, every single dollar, it's possible. Don't get me wrong. There's people here who do it and do it very well. I just know me, and this is my personal style. And I like getting into the market, getting what I can, if anything. If it doesn't work, I stop for the day and I try again. The worst is when I overtrade and dig such a hole. Like whenever you dig yourself a hole, you have to do twice as much work to get out. Just, I learned that the hard way. But take it, go. And there's little tricks now, right? Because a lot of these firms try to make it appealing. I think Topstep you can have up to 5 accounts. So if you trade like with very good risk management, these $200 days times 5, that's $1,000 day. If you want to put it that way, when you have the right size capital for it. So let's count, right? So for 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So you need $10,000 to make $1,000 a day trading my style. Because that's how much risk you need in order to put the right contract size up. All right, so it's getting to that time. Really happy with how I traded. I stuck through it. You see, we might be getting a setup for a short now. Let's see. Let's see if this sets up. Let's see if it triggers and goes down. However, I am going to say awesome trading day today. We have people who got 50 points, 100 points. That's awesome to see. Let's look at the poll real quick before we go. All right. Now, for those of you who don't use the TW indicators and you want to start to use them, stay tuned, because I'm working on getting a promo code. So this way, if you're not using it and you want to start using it, not only you get a promo code, but you also get setup ideas and little tutorials on how to use and what they mean. So that's all coming. It's all coming down the line. Right now, we're just focusing on grinding and getting to funded, slow and steady. Let's see here. Yeah, let's see. It'll probably be coming as soon as we log off today. We'll probably get that short entry. But you know, all right, I'm calling it today. So that's it for today's session. You know, whether I took a trade or just waited, the goal always stays the same: protect my capital, stay sharp, and to trade with purpose. So if you're like me and you're doing a top step challenge, either a combine or XFA, or trying to get consistent, you know, you already know how real this grind is. You know, I wait here. I'm looking for the setups. When they come, they come. If they don't, you just have to wait. This is a waiting game. So again, thank you for being here, everybody who came. Thank you, Julia. Thank you, John. Thank you, everybody. CR8. Thank you, everybody, for the likes. I really appreciate every single one of you showing up every day. From the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. And if you want to check out these indicators, there's a link in the bio. You can learn more about it. You can ask questions. I'm on Discord. You can DM me at Moji. And then don't forget to leave a like, leave a comment, and I will see you on the next one. Let's keep growing together. Remember, it always happens one setup at a time. Take care, everybody.